Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Long time no see.
It's great to see you all first thing in the morning for a special objective to make our health better. So we all are lucky when you do something for yourself first thing in the morning. Let's get started as usual with warming up so we can have a good, happy hormone secreted first thing in the morning. So when you exercise, you secrete happy hormone. And that is the best thing you can do in your life for yourself. If you are healthy, you can make everyone healthy around you. So let's take a deep breath, slow breath. Start warming up, gentle movements. Start slowly, and then you can increase it, intensify it, so you don't get hurt. Inhale through your nose, always inhale through your nose. Exhale either through your nose or through your mouth. So let's do now the breathing exercise that is called Bhastrika, the fire breathing. We are going to bounce up and down just by moving your heels. You don't have to jump off the floor, jump off your mat. But quickly breathe in and out as you go up and down. Go up, inhale, come down, exhale. Let's do that for 100 times. Okay, let's move on to move your upper body muscles and then lower. So we're gonna lift your leg up. We are going to twist. We are going to bring your opposite elbow to your knee. Bring your other arm behind. So it's a good movement from your shoulders and from your hips. So slight twist. Lift your knee up. Bring your elbow towards your knee and knee towards your elbow. So keep on doing. You can pause when you have it enough. You know better than I do about your body. Always follow your body first and then the instructions. If you are able to do it, you can even bounce up and down. Let's do it for 30 times. Now let's move your legs from your hips using your adductor and abductor muscles. The muscles you use to bring your leg outwards and the muscles you use to bring your legs inwards. You know your hips, your base of your thighs, are part of your core. So let's work on your core, including your abdomen, lower back. This is all core area. So let's move to your side, along with your arms. You swing your whole body. Just feel that you're moving your upper body, your lower body, or you can even, if you like, you can go slight bouncing up. Keep on taking deep breath and slow breath. So when you move your body, you generate your heat. Now let's bring your feet apart. We're going to twist. Bring your one arm behind your back, along with your neck. Bring your face to your right, your left. Breathe out as you twist. Sometime when you're sitting for a long time, do this exercise that will help to release the tension. Let's bring your arms parallel to your shoulders, and same way, go to your right, go to your left. Breathe out. Each time you go to your right, go to your left. As usual, we always have exercises for everyone. We always have exercises which challenge your body. So follow your body, what you can do, but you can always improve though. That is the basic. So let's try next the balancing pose and moving from your hips. So just lean on your one foot. If you have a balancing difficulty, you can take support from chair, from wall, and then try to take your hand off and try to balance. So let's kick forward, kick backwards, kick forward, kick backwards. Let's move your arms also. Let's do the same thing. Swinging your other leg. Let's do similar exercise. This time when you kick forward, your upper body forward. When you kick backwards, bend backwards also. So let's kick forward, bending forward your spine. Kick backwards as you go backwards. Let's try 3 times with each leg. Try with your right one now. Raise your left foot forward, right one backwards. Kick forward, bring your head and your chest forward. Now kick your backwards. So place your right foot forward and then kick backwards. So you get better leverage coming from far. So let's place your left foot backwards. We're gonna kick your left foot forward. So let's go forward. Let's place your left foot forward and then kick backwards and bend your upper body backwards. You might hear some cracks in your spine, which is good. That releases some tension, even though it's not harmful. When you crack any joint, it's not harmful and it's not beneficial either. So let's try the right one. You feel better though. Let's place your right foot forward, go backwards. Let's do now. Kick forward, but then go into different direction. Opposite direction. Let's place your right foot forward, left one backwards. So we're gonna kick forward and then to your right. Same thing. Let's place your right foot backwards, kick forward and then to your left. Okay, try again. Left one, go to your right. Right one up and then left. One more time. Once you get good at it, so you can move your upper body in opposite direction. So let's bring your left foot back, kick forward, and then upper body to your left. Now right one, kick forward, and then towards your left, upper body goes to your right. One more time. Forward and right, forward and left. So that quick jerky movement stretches some of the tight muscles. Okay, let's now stretch in standing position. So what we are going to do, we're going to place your left foot over to your right, slightly forward and out, left arm up, and then lean towards your right side. Slightly turn your head upwards. And come back. So you're going to inhale. Let's place first your right foot over to your left. Inhale, bring your arm up. Start stretching. And then exhale. And then come back. Let's keep your feet slightly apart. Bring your both arms up. As you inhale, go to your right. Breathe out. Inhale in the middle. Go to your left. And then exhale. Back in the middle. And then lower your arms. Let's do one balancing pose. Let's place your right foot forward, arms apart. Extend your whole upper body forward. Place your entire weight on your front foot. And then gently lift your back leg. And now let's place your right foot backwards, left one forward, arms apart, lean forward, extend your whole upper body forward, put your body weight onto your front foot, and then gently lift your back leg. Extend your feet apart. arms apart. We are going to go into tabletop as usual. This is a great exercise for your hamstrings, for your lower back, for your calves, for your shoulders, for your neck, if you do it proper way. So proper way means make your whole upper body flat, knees straight. When you go to your right side, turn your head upwards. Then come back in the middle. Bring your right hand towards your left toes and turn your head upwards also. So let's repeat it. Exhale as you go on the side. Inhale as you come in the middle. Ten times on each side. 11, 12, 13. Go further and further each time. And 20. Let's place your hands in the middle. So when you place your hands on the floor, you still want to make sure your back is flat. So that way, you will work on your lower back, your hamstrings. Always remember, lower back and hamstrings, they go together. Your hips, your lower back, they go together. Tight hamstrings, tight lower back. Stretched hamstrings, stretched lower back. So healthy back. Extend your left hand forward, right one backwards. Let's switch your hands, right one forward, left one back. Let's switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So more you do, the better you should feel going downwards, because your muscles are like elastic. They stretch and they contract, but naturally they contract. If you don't stretch them, they won't be stretched. Let's bring your both arms forward, both one backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So far, whatever we have been doing, everyone should be able to do it. So now let's walk your hands forward. And keep your hips backwards. Now let's bring your whole body forward. Keep your feet apart. Drop your hips and bring your chest up. Hold it for a few seconds. And then let's go back. Let's come forward. Let's go back. One more time forward. And one more time back. Let's place your knees down. So we have knees down and apart. And we have our feet apart also. So let's go backwards. Gently, let's go forward. So this is a great exercise for your hip joints. Let's go forward. Let's go backwards. One more time. Now let's leave your knees apart. Bring your feet closer so you can go more backwards with your hips and come forward. We are going to do the same thing for 3 times. Go back. Come forward. One more time. Forward. Let's go back. And let's place your forearms down. And stretch your knees more apart as far as they can go. And let's bring your elbows apart. So idea is to keep your hips as far as you can backwards and bringing your chest down. Place your one hand on back of your other palm, other hand, and chin on the top of your hands. Chest down, your abdomen down, and hips backwards. It's not lying position. It's a great position for your neck, especially neck, your shoulders, your hip joints. Okay, let's come up. Let's cross your legs or one foot behind, one forward. And let's go gently backwards without hurting your knees, your ankles. It just depends how flexible you are, how flexible your ankles are, how your knees are. So let's go forward again. Yeah, this is a great stretch for your flexor muscles, which lifts your leg upwards. Let's go all the way back as you have your head down. Let's come forward. Let's go back. And you, since you are back, walk your hands towards your left. Especially your right hand towards your left. And let's go to your other side. Walk your hands towards your right. So one side is always better than the other side. Come back in the middle. And let's come up. And let's work on your growing your inner thighs. So let's stretch your right leg out. So see how far you can bring your right leg out. So here, there are a few exercises we can do. Let's go first on your side. So reach down to your right toes or your right leg, right ankle, anything. As long as you lean towards your right, that's all it counts. How far you go, it depends upon your flexibility, upon your body structure, your age, your gender. Women are always more flexible than men. So this is how naturally it is. And then let's lean towards your left side. And your right arm over your head. Turn your chest upwards. Keep your right shoulder down, your chest upwards. Now here, let's go forward. Over your left leg with your both hands. And we are going to turn downwards from here. So let's place your both hands over to your left side and turn your whole body downwards. Here, you're gonna hold your foot, your front foot, and bring it forward. See how far you can bring. Without hurting your knee. Let's place your one hand onto your foot, other one onto your thigh above your knee, and let's extend your chest up. So you should feel the stretch in your right thigh. The shoulders down, chest high, chin up. So these are the exercises everyone should be able to do. Majority of the time we spend here for an hour and a half is for everyone. Let's place your both forearms down on the floor. So now you should feel your left hip joint. And let's bring your arms forward and lower your head as far as you can go. And let's place your hands again in front of your thigh. Your back toes on the floor and knee off the floor. So now let's rock back and forth using your back foot. So move your whole body forward, backwards, forward, backwards. Okay, now let's bend your back knee and place your left hand in the middle and see if you can reach down to your foot without getting cramped. So if you try too hard, you might get crampy in your thighs. So just take it easy and then you can move your leg back and forth. So that is a great stretch of your quads, your thighs, all four big muscles. Let's place your hands down again. And again, bring your knee off the floor, your foot down. You're gonna lift your front leg all the way up and bring back where it is now. Let's lift it up, bring it all the way up. You can bend your knee and drop it on other side. And let's bring it forward again. In right behind your hands. Make your foot flat, back foot flat. Again, we are going to go down with your forearms down. These are great stretches. If you can do it, you can try gently though. Let's place your one hand on foot, other one on your thigh. Extend your chest up. And let's sit down and back again. We are going to bring your left leg now towards your left side. So the more muscles you use simultaneously, more effective it is. Let's reach down to your toes or anything on your left side this time. Right arm up. Lean towards your left side. Make sure your heel is forward and your toes are backwards, pulling towards you. And then now lean on your other side. Your shoulder down, chest up towards ceiling. And let's go over your leg forward with your both hands as far as you can go easily. And then come up. You're gonna place your both hands over to your right side and turn your whole body downwards. You're going to hold your front foot, bring it forward as far as you can go easily. Place your one hand onto your foot, other one onto your lower part of your thigh, above your knee, your chest high. And now let's lean down on your forearms. You can even stretch your arms forward to bring your forehead down so you can feel more your right hip joint. Again, you want to follow your body, how far you can go. If it is not painful, or if it feels good. Okay, let's place your hands down. Your back toes on the floor, knee off the floor, and let's rock back and forth using your back foot. Okay, now we are going to bring your front leg all the way back, lift it up, let it go into downward dog, bend your knee, and drop your foot over to your left side. Let's bring your foot again, your leg again, right behind your hands. Let's go down onto your forearms. And one more time, let's place your one hand onto your foot, other one onto your thigh, extend your chest up, look up. And let's sit back. Let's bring your feet together and roll side to side on your hips, with keeping your chest upwards, your pelvis forward, your sitting bones backwards. Sometimes you can do this exercise if your knees are high. Place your hands onto your knees and gently push them down, let it come up. Let's do one more good exercise. Stretch off your hamstrings, hold down to your toes, left toes in your left hand, or your foot, or your ankle. And stretch it forward. Your heel forward, your toes backwards. Stretch it in, stretch it out. Keep your back straight. If your back hurts, then avoid it. But one of the main reasons of bad back is fear. Because when you have a pain, you stop moving. You stop moving, let's do the other foot. You stop moving, it gets stagnant, and then it gets worse. So it's important to stop moving it, but gentle moving until you're fully comfortable. Okay. We are going to go back again, forward. So you can either cross your legs and one foot behind, one backwards, your hands forward, hips off the floor, drop your hips down, chest up, your feet apart, one knee off the floor, other knee off the floor, hips backwards. So let's keep your upper body down, head as close as possible to your mat or your hands. And see if you are able to place your head on the floor with your hands to support it. If you are comfortable, you can bring your arms behind. And let's come back, come up. There are two different ways to come up here. If you have a strong back, or if you have a good back and want to make it strong, and you are comfortable and you've been practicing yoga, so you can bring your arms up and then come up with your upper body. You can go down, you can come up, go down, come up, go down, come up, and stay down. Place your hands again down on the floor. Bring your toes in, bring your heels in, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. Stay here. Keep your fingers or hands in front of your toes. Try to make your knees as straight as possible. Now, hold down to your calves or your ankles from behind. Let's bring your hands again in front of your toes. Now, let's cross your hands, your arms, and hold down to your opposite leg. It's a great stretch of your hamstrings. Let's place your hands in front of your toes. Bend your knees. And let's roll up your body. Okay, let's do a few squats here before we go to the next one. So first we will do is bring your feet about shoulder width of your shoulders. Pull down to your earlobes. And let's go down and come up. So keep your knees backwards. They should not go beyond your toes. Don't bring your hips forward. Keep your hips backwards. The more you keep your hips backwards, more beneficial it is. More you keep your hips forward, worse it is for your knees. Let's go down and come up. Do according to your capacity. I don't know how strong your thighs are. How much practice you have. So see how many you can do it. There's no upper limit. But lower limit is 25. Bring your hips down, not your back, not your upper body. Keep your upper body straight, but bring your hips downwards instead. You can bring your heart rate up doing squats. You don't need to run. So that's the beauty of squats. Okay, let's bring your feet apart, arms apart, feet to your left. Look towards your left hand. So when you turn your feet to left, so your back foot, your right foot also towards your left side. But your left foot is completely facing left. So we'll do a good exercise here. Bend your front knee. And when you bend your front knee, it should not go beyond your ankle. So keep it behind or parallel to your ankle. Bring your front arm up. Now we are going to go forward. Bring the right arm forward, left one down. Right one forward, left one backwards. And place your right hand inside your foot. Bring your left arm up and look upwards towards your left hand. Make sure your back knee is straight. Let's come up into the same position and bring your arms down. We are going to go towards your right side. So this will strengthen your hips, your thighs, also great for your neck, for your shoulders. So we are going to do the same thing over to your right side. So left knee straight, right knee bent, right arm up, look up. Now bring your right arm forward and switch your arms. Bring your left arm backward, left arm forward, right one backwards. Go all the way down with your palm on the floor, right arm up, look upwards towards your right hand. Back knee straight. And let's swing your arms into the same position. We're going to go to your left again. We're going to repeat it a few times until you get good at it. All right, front knee bent, back knee straight, back hand behind your thigh. Extend your right arm from your shoulder. Go forward. Switch your arms. Place your hand on the floor inside your foot. Left arm up. Look towards your hand. And then come back. Let's go towards your right side. Front knee bent. Back knee straight. Left hand behind. Right arm up from your shoulder. Right arm forward. Switch your arms. Bring your left hand down. Right arm up. Look towards your right hand. Let's go back up and back to center. Switch your direction. Keep on doing until you get really comfortable. Front knee bent. Left arm up. Left arm forward. Switch your arms. Back knee straight. Always remember, right hand down. Twist upwards towards the left. Go back. Same way, swing your arms. So that is great for your shoulders when you swing your arms. Let's go towards your right. Front knee bent. Front arm up. Look upwards. Right arm forward. Switch your arms. Left hand down. Right arm up. Let's go back. Back to center. If you can do these ones for 10 times, you will have a good workout. Let's do one balancing pose. Also relaxing for your thighs, or down to your left foot in your right hand. Knee downwards. Left arm up. Gentle twist of your knees are very important. So they are not stagnant and they remain flexible. So that's why sitting on the floor, if you don't have bad knees, is great for your knees. Let's hold on to your right one. But once you develop arthritis with old age or injury, that's sitting on the floor with crossed legs is bad for your knees. Okay, now we are going to do exercise we usually do, but that slightly different variation, which can be great for your neck. So when it comes to neck, that means your shoulders, your upper back, and then lower back together. So turn your feet to your left, your whole upper body forward. Now here is the variation. The different variation we are going to do. Just standing in this position and moving your arms upwards. So first keep your chin in the center, turn your palms upwards, and then bring your arms all the way up. And now turn your head upwards to look your hands. Move your arms backwards and chin backwards. And then come back. We are going to do the same thing over to your right side. Feet to your right, upper body forward, arms parallel to your shoulders. Turn your palms upwards, chin in the center, your arms all the way up. Now look towards your heads. And then come back. Okay, we are going to do now slight variation. Same exercise, same movement, but slightly differently. Feet towards your left, your upper body forward. Now, turn your palms upwards. Look upwards first. And now bring your arms all the way up. And then come down. You will find different effect on your neck muscles. So when you do neck exercise, or even doing this exercise, you should do different variation to make your neck healthy. Okay. Your body towards your right, arms up, palms up. First you look up, and now bring your arms all the way up. And then come back. Okay, now we'll do third variation. Turn your feet towards your left. So this is mainly your upper body, your upper back, your shoulders, your neck. Now, what we'll do, bring your arms up. Turn your head towards your right and upwards. And now bring your arms all the way up. So keep your arms straight up and backwards. Keep on turning your head towards your right side. And then come down. Let's go towards your left side now. Now, arms parallel to shoulders. Look towards your left. Arms up. And let's bring your arms all the way up. And then come down. So initially, your neck might be sore. Neck means your neck muscles might be sore. But if you keep on doing, it will make your neck flexible and pain-free. Let's do one posture here by holding your left foot in your right hand behind your right hip. Your left arm up. And then switch your legs. And then. Okay, next one. When we bring your arms upwards, like we did before, we are going to bring your chin at the same times upwards. That's how we usually do. So bring your arms out, feet to your left, arms, also your upper body forward, palms up. So let's stretch your arms upwards as you bring your head upwards also. And let's go forward this time. Bring your hands one inside and one outside of your foot. So here also there are different variations, but here what we are doing is bring your foot in between your hands. Back heel up. Bend your front knee. Now bring your whole body downwards and your head upwards. Let's do it opposite. Your hips up, chin down. Keep your foot backwards. The back foot, keep it backwards. Let's do it again. Hips down, chin up. Now hips up, chin down. Again, one more time. And up. And let's bring your back knee down on the floor. Back foot flat. And let's bring your hips all the way back. The next postures are going to be slightly challenging, not much. Let's go forward. Place your hands on your thigh, the lower part of your thigh, and bring your hips forward, your knee backwards. This is also not difficult posture and very useful for your hips, lower back, your core. And now push your hands against your thigh to bring your chest backwards. All right, next one, just be careful. So we are going to bring your left arm up and see if you can reach down your right heel with your right hand. So it's more of balancing and of course the thigh strengthening also. Now we are going to do same thing with your other hand. We are going to bring your right arm up and bring your left hand to your left heel. And then down. Let's bring your hands down on the floor. Back toes down, back knee off the floor. And here again, we are going to go back and forth. Rock back and forth using your back foot. Now we are going to bring your front foot all the way back. And down on the floor. Go forward into plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. Upward dog. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. And now go into child pose. And now let's do few push-ups. We have not done push-ups for a while. So there are different ways to do push-ups. So regular push-ups and modified push-ups. So majority of you can do the modified one. That means your knees slightly backwards, your chest forward, knees on the floor. You come down, you come up. You come down, you come up. Go down with your abdomen and chest. Bring your chest up, your abdomen up. So that should solve the purpose of push-ups. That means we want to strengthen your triceps, your shoulders, your chest muscles, pectoralis, and of course the abdomen as well. When you do push-ups, you work on your abdomen. So this is the middle hand push-ups. Or you can do the regular way, the conventional way, if you are used to it. So there's no upper limit, but lower limit is 20. So let's go for minimum 20. Once you complete 20, we are going to go on your side. On your left side. So we are going to bring your lower arm along with your body. Upper arm over your head. The fingers should be touching the floor, your mat. Lift your legs. Bring your hand, touch your hand. Bring your feet down and your hand down behind your head. Lift your legs, touch your fingers. As you touch your feet, touch your fingers. So that stretches your right back. Let's do 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go on the floor, on your back. The next exercise is everyone should be able to do it. For your back, for your abdomen. Let's place your your left ankle onto your right thigh. Bring your fingers behind your neck, your head. So when you touch your fingers, don't interlock them. Otherwise, you're going to hurt your neck. Keep them separate. And it's a gentle touch. You don't push your neck forward. You are just keeping your fingers behind. Now let's bring your knee and opposite elbow closer to each other. And let's go back. Touch your fingers, back of your hands behind on the floor. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe out each time you go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's change your feet, your ankle, right ankle onto your left thigh. Let's bring your left elbow towards your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's an upward movement with slight twist. So that works on your lower back. Let's place your palms on the floor. Bring your knees to your chest. Bring your legs up at 90 degrees. Now let's cross your legs. Right one, left one, front, and slowly start bringing them downwards also. So bring them close to floor and bring them upwards by crossing them and hold it at 90 degrees. So we are going to cross them, bring them downwards and upwards. So 10 times downwards and 10 times upwards. So let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place your knees, your feet down. Let's lift your hips up, the bridge position as you bring your arms backwards. Breathe out. Again, hips up, arms behind. One more time. So let's repeat the same exercise again. Knees to your chest, legs up. Let's go downward by crossing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's turn downwards onto your palms and onto your knees. When you place your palms down, always keep your fingers wide apart. So then you will feel much more secured and you will have a less strain on your wrist. So let's go into downwards dog. Your upwards dog. Downwards dog. Now bring your left leg up. Bend it, bend your knee. Drop it over to your right side. Bring your knee forward, forward, forward. So you can place your foot outside of your hand. Let's try it again. Let's go back. Leg up, knee bent. Over to your right side. Knee forward, 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 forward. And your foot outside of your hand. One more time. Let's go back. Up. Then your knee. Over to your right side. Knee forward, forward. And your hand outside of your foot. A foot outside of your hand. Back heel down. Right arm up. Left arm up. Let's go to your right side. Back to back. Your upper body forward. Arms upwards. Hands all the way up. Hands out. Let's go down. Back heel up. Front knee bent. Hips all the way down. Chest up. Hips up. Chin down. Chin up. Hips down. Go up again. Knee down. Back foot flat. Hips all the way back. This is a great pose for your hamstrings, for your knees. When you stretch your hamstrings, the muscles behind your knees, your calf, you make your knees healthy. Let's go forward. Let's keep your back knee backwards. Your hands on your front thigh. Your hips forward, chest backwards. Look up. So that stretches your hip downwards and your flexor muscles. So next one, be careful. Right arm up. Reach down your heel with the left hand. Switch your hands. Left arm up. The right hand down. Your heel. And down. Let's place your both hands down again. Back toes on the floor. Knee off the floor. Front leg up. Down on the floor. Go forward into upwards dog. Downwards dog. Upwards dog. 3 times. And then go back. And then come forward. Go into child pose. Now this time, we are going to do a high plank, middle plank, and side plank. So both are in high plank position. So either, again, the modified version is you keep your one knee down when we go to your side plank. But when we do the middle plank, you keep your knees off the floor. So let's do one thing at a time. Your hands down, knees parallel to your shoulder or your hips. Stretch your one knee. Again, your toes forward and heel backwards. And then other knee. Let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we go in side plank. When you go inside, the modified version is if I go to my left, I'm going to keep my right knee down and left arm up. So that means if I am in side plank, I'm going to place my right knee down and I'm going to bring my left arm up. And then I go back in the middle plank. Now I'm going to place my left knee down and then right arm up. So this is modified side high plank. If you don't want to put your knee down, you just go all the way to your right side and all the way to your left side, 5 times on each side. All right, well, let's go to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Little child pose. Okay, let's do same thing in low plank position. So let's first do the middle plank, middle low plank. Stretch your right knee, stretch your left knee. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we are going to go sideways. And again, either you can keep your knee down or you can keep your knees off the floor. All right, let's go in the middle plank. Left side 1. Should be easier than the high plank 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go on your sides. On your right side, the right arm along with your body, left hand over your head. You're gonna lift your legs, touch your hand, go back. 1. Let's go for 2. Let's go for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's lie down on your back, hands onto your thighs. So your knees slightly away from your hips. So we're gonna lift your upper body, slide your hands to your knees, and then go back. See how far you can bring your hands when you slide on your thighs. Let's go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's go back onto your knees and palms. Again, your palms, your fingers wide apart. Now let's go into downwards dog, upwards dog, position, downwards dog. Lift your right leg, bend your knee, drop it over to your left side. Now bring your right knee forward, and you can place your foot outside of your hand. Let's do it again. Same way, lift your foot up, all the way up, bend it over to your left side, move it forward, and place it over your hand. One more time. Let's go back, bend your knee, over to left, all the way. Okay, back heel down, left arm up, stand up, and then back in the center. We'll do one more balancing pose. Hold on to your left foot or your left ankle in your left hand. Right arm up, bring your knee backwards. So that's when you have a good stretch of your thigh. If you bring your knee backwards, keep your upper body straight. Same thing over to your right side. Okay, let's sit down. Great workout of your whole body. That's what is very important, that you use your small muscles, you use your big muscles. So we usually use big muscles, so small muscles usually get exercised automatically along with your big muscles if you use certain exercises. So let's do Baya Kumbhak. That means you're going to be holding your breath outside, and then we'll move your abdomen back and forth. That is called Agnisar. So let's do one step at a time. Let's inhale first. Exhale fast through your mouth. And then hold your breath out. And now, while you're holding your breath out, move your whole abdomen back and forth. See how far it can go in, how far it can go out. And when you inhale, inhale slowly all the way into your chest. So that is one Agnisar with Baya Kumbhak. Baya means outer, Kumbhak means hold. When you hold your breath outside, that is called Baya Kumbhak. There are two types of organs we have in our abdominal cavity. So the one are suspended. That means you can move them back and forth. And some of them are fixed. You cannot do anything. The kidneys, you can't do anything much about it. But your stomach, your part of intestines, move them back and forth to make healthy. So more you move, better they are going to be. Again, to remember, always inhale through your nose. In this exercise, we are exhaling through mouth. We are inhaling through nose. We're exhaling fast. We are inhaling slow. So repeat it for 5 times. That's medical science. Your volume, your air should be out 70% at least in first second. So that's how you measure how your lungs are functioning. So how much volume, what percent of volume you are able to exhale in first 1 second. Let's do one last Nadi Shodhan. Breathing exercise. You are going to inhale through left and hold it inside. Exhale to your right. Then inhale to your right nostril and hold it inside again. And then exhale slowly to your left. So let's do this. Your exhalation should be longer than inhalation. But you're pausing each time you go from left to right or right to left. So let's repeat it for 3 times. Let's chant 3 different tones. The middle tone, the high, and then low. When you chant Om, keep it long. The first half O, and then last half of breathing should be chanting M. But the main concentration, your focus should be on the vibration of your chest and throat when you have the first time chanting Om. Second time, you should be able to feel the vibration in your throat and head. And the last one, you should make your chest and abdomen vibrating in low tone. So let's inhale. Om. Om. Palms together. Place them on your eyes and gently move outwards. Thank you and namaste. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Okay, Dr. Sao, how are you?
Hanging in. Thank you.
Okay.